to some trade rumors. Bradley Beal might finally be on the move. It's like 3 or 4 years too late.
Mm-hmm.
But we're in a situation now, Warren, where, in my opinion, he has the worst contract in NBA history.
Yes.
Not just because of the
$55 million at the end.
57 million. It's a player option for that 57. It's like he's picking that up. It's not even just the money for me. It's the money because like he's not worth it. And then it's the fact that he idiotically has a trade clause. A no trade clause. Because like Brad, and I guess it's gonna flow into like the actual question. I think Brad would be interested in Sacramento, but like first off, that gets a little bit interesting, a little bit tricky. But like Washington wants like a top 3 pick. That's rumored at least.
No.
They want a high pick, but Brad has a no trade clause. So it's like
I thought Woj said you're gonna be surprised on how cheap he is.
No, yeah. I was gonna get to that. But like if the rumor is true or whatever that Washington wants a high pick, okay, let's say they try to trade Bradley Beal to Houston, but Brad doesn't want to go to Houston. They can't get that 4th pick. So it's like Washington really screwed themselves over, and that's why I hate the contract so much because
I don't even think no trade clauses matter anymore nowadays. Because does LeBron have a no trade clause?
I don't think so.
But you're gonna say I'm gonna trade you to Orlando, LeBron, and you got to go play there. LeBron could just say I'm not gonna go play there. So I don't think a no trade clause really matters. But in this situation,
LeBron's different. LeBron would just say, "F, I'm gonna retire."
Well, let's say, John Morant. I want to trade you to the Utah Jazz in the middle of nowhere. He could just say no.
No, he can't.
What, John Morant?
Yeah, he can't say no.
He can say I'm not going to play there.
Okay, he's not going to make any money.
Exactly. Well, I'm just saying a player has a right to I think players nowadays have more control. They can just say no.
I think the player.
You get what I'm trying to. You get what I'm trying to say.
If they have leverage, like if during the last year of their deal, like you remember the AD situation where AD was getting traded.
He didn't want to play, and he just sat the bench, and he got fined, didn't he?
No. Well, I think
the team got fined. The team got fined.
Yeah, but what I'm talking about is how he was entering his last year of his deal, and it was between Boston and the Lakers for where was he going to get traded, and he said, "I'm not going to play him. I'm not going to re-sign in Boston." That is a situation where you're right, and you're like, okay, the player can say no, but like John Morant, for example, can't do that because he's not in his last year. So like that only, in my opinion, I think that only works if you're an expiring player. So like Brad can't just say, well, okay, Brad's a bad example, but like who's in an expiring deal this summer? Who's in next year's free agency class? That's like I need to look that up. But I guess my point is like if you're in the last year of your deal, then yes. But like if Memphis said, "Hey, we're gonna trade you, we're gonna trade John Morant to Utah."
Jaylen Brown.
Is he a free agent next year?
Yeah, he's a free agent next year.
Okay, so that's actually perfect. If Boston says, "Hey, look, we're gonna trade you to I don't know,
the Bulls,"
he could say, "Okay, go ahead, but I'm not re-signing here." And then that more often than not, like pushes that other team away and says, "Okay, never mind, he's not going to re-sign with us, so I'm not going to trade away all these assets."
Low key, Jaylen Brown would be good. Would be a good Bulls player. I just want to put it out there.
Yeah. Let's see. By the way, I just checked the poll. I just posted on my Twitter page at Sean_DAVI. Your team is winning with 60% of the vote.
I think we did that wrong, to be honest. I just have all the good teams, and y'all have all this like the mid-tier teams.
Yeah. All right. But all right, to get back to Bradley Beal, I'm gonna put the camera on you for a sec here, Warren. What are some teams that you think would make some sense in Bradley Beal trade talks?
I feel like you're gonna say Miami too. Miami's number one, obviously. Miami just needs help. I feel like number two, the team is always in talks for is Bill a superstar? Bill's a superstar, right? Superstar. He's a big name.
Yeah.
This team's always in talks for big names. The Knicks. I feel like Knicks could be a good landing spot. And the Bucks. I feel like Bucks would be a good spot. I feel like Middleton is on his last legs. Maybe he's like, you just need to freshen it up in Milwaukee. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Miami, obviously. I'm going to go with Boston, actually. I think there is a world where Boston says, and Jason Tatum's like, okay, look, let's get my best buddy up here in Boston. And I think Boston could actually get some compensation back, because I think that's what it's going to come down to, man. Like, either like in a Miami trade, Miami might have to give up a pick, but like, because of that contract being so bad, I think Washington might actually have to give something else up. Like, Washington's gonna be the team that gives
trade
up
Beal.
draft
Do they trade Bill?
What?
Not Bill. Do they trade Jaylen Brown?
Yeah. It'll be Jaylen Brown for Bradley Beal. And honestly, Washington probably has to give something up with that. Like, Bradley Beal and a pick for Jaylen Brown. And
I
actually
protect it. If it is a pick, I'd say it's protected for sure.
Yeah, protected first. I actually would argue Jaylen Brown's probably better than Bradley Beal. That might be a hot take. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. But
off the top of my head, I don't even. Off the top of my head, I can't say yes or no. I don't want to say something, and I just like I regret it later. So I will save that for another day.
Miami, Boston, and I had one other team that now is escaping me. Portland. Portland's the other team where I think fulfills both teams' timeline. Like, I think Portland, if Bradley Beal was an option, they would trade 3 to go get Bradley Beal, which I think like the 3rd overall pick. Yeah. No, I'm with you. Like, I'm no way I'm trading the 3rd overall pick for Bradley Beal.
When you get Scoot,
right?
Because the Hornets are the Hornets.
Don't get me started on the Hornets, but like, and that pick could be on the move potentially. Who knows? But like, Portland, they're trying their damnedest to get this Damian Lillard thing to work and to try to compete with Dame. It's not ever going to work. Just trade Damian Lillard now. Cut your losses, Dame. I love New York. Portland Trailblazer. I don't even know. They don't even do Hall of Fames for individual teams like they do in the NFL. But like, dude, Dame, you're a top 3 Blazer of all time. We love you, but like, you got to go, my guy. Get rid of him.
If he does get a championship, which is like a 1 out of 100, or 1 out of not even 100 million, I'll give props to Dame for staying 10 toes in Portland.
Out. Yeah, because everybody's been telling them for like 5 years to just get out of there.
It's been like 5 years, and he's just like, nah, I want to stay here and try.
Jeez, made the playoffs like twice since then too. Goodness gracious. But yeah, Portland's another team. Like, Anthony Simons is the 3rd overall pick. Anthony Simons and like salary filler to make the deal work, plus 3 for Bradley Beal. I could see a world where Portland says yes because they're so desperate to get this thing to work. And then Washington, if I'm Washington, I'm saying hell yeah. Like, I get to like, you're
Anthony Simons.
Yeah,
he's good. So I don't know. I don't know why you would trade Anthony Simons with such a high pick for Bradley Beal, but
reason I did that is because of salary. Because they need some salary to make the deal work.
If they're just giving him away, I think Spurs should call him up. Get Anthony Simons with Wembanyama.
Yeah, with Wemby, that could be nice.